Λοιπόν, σήμερα η εκπομπή που θα ακολουθήσει είναι μια συνεργασία του GiatiOxi με ένα καινούριο startup, το Nice Things. Καταρχήν να σας πω το website, το οποίο είναι nice-things.me, middle east δηλαδή. Το Nice Things είναι μια αγορά ιντερνετική, ένα marketplace, στο οποίο θα βρείτε αποκλειστικά αντικείμενα από ταλαντούχους σχεδιαστές. Λειτουργεί σαν σύνδεσμος μεταξύ των δημιουργών και καλλιτεχνών της Μεσογείου και της αγοράς της Μέσης Ανατολής. Η ιδέα είναι πολύ έξυπνη. Αν σκεφτεί κανείς πόσες φορές θα θέλαμε να πάρουμε ένα δώρο, στο οποίο όμως δεν θέλουμε να διαθέσουμε πολλά λεφτά, να είναι δηλαδή ένα πολύ ακριβό brand, ούτε όμως θέλουμε να είναι ένα προϊόν της μαζικής αγοράς και το οποίο υπάρχει παντού. Θέλουμε έτσι κάτι λίγο πιο ιδιαίτερο, λίγο πιο αποκλειστικό, λίγο σε περιορισμένα αντίτυπα. Το Nice Things λοιπόν έρχεται να καλύψει το κενό της αγοράς. Θα βρείτε ιδιαίτερα αντικείμενα, τα οποία όμως μπορούμε να αποκτήσουμε. Όπως θα δείτε στο site, υπάρχουν μαγιό, κοσμήματα, τσάντες, διακοσμητικά για παιδικούς χώρους, παιχνίδια, πορτοφόλια. Ανανεώνονται συνεχώς οι μάρκες και οι σχεδιαστές με τους οποίους συνεργάζεται το website. Σήμερα θα ακολουθήσει μία συνέντευξη με τη Σοφία Χατζίνα, την αρχιτέκτονα η οποία δημιούργησε το brand My Blink, το οποίο είναι κοσμήματα, και θα μας μιλήσει για το ταξίδι του Επιχειρείν και από πού εμπνέεται και για τη συνεργασία της με το Nice Things. Οπότε είτε είστε καλλιτέχνης που θέλετε να προωθήσετε τη δουλειά σας στη Μέση Ανατολή, είτε θέλετε να προμηθευτείτε αυτά τα αντικείμενα, nice-things.me για να βρείτε όλες τις πληροφορίες και όλα τα προϊόντα. Η συνέντευξη αυτή έχει γίνει στα αγγλικά και είναι η πρώτη συνέντευξη, η πρώτη απόπειρα για συνέντευξη από μακριά. Δεν είμαστε δηλαδή στο στούντιο και οι δύο. Να την απολαύσετε.
Λοιπόν, this is our first show in English. Sofia Hadzina is in the house with me today. Hello, Sofia.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Déspοινα.
Sofia is the founder of the brand My Blink. She's a designer. She's an architect. She's going to share with us her story about creating a brand, the story how she's an architect and she started to design jewelry. So, Sofia.
Yes.
When did the whole journey about creating jewelry start?
Well, it's a long story, but we'll make it shorter.
Okay.
It started long ago when I was a little girl, like playing with, little beads and cords and whatever you find in your mom's boxes or something. So I found myself very excited in creating stuff with my hands in general. So that's how it started. And then I was just introduced to this whole world of creating and designing when I was in architecture school.
And when was the brand born?
The brand was born in 2014 as my first attempt to do it professionally, eventually, because I was just experimenting with materials and tools until then. And I always made my own collections for me to wear, or my friends, or friends of friends. But at some point, you need to go out there and show people what handmade jewelry is, and what is your style, and what difference you want to make in this whole world.
Okay, let me get this straight. Let me get this clear. It was a side hustle, or while you were an architect, did you focus completely on this in 2014?
Yeah, in 2014, actually, it became my real job, and architecture is my side job.
Right now?
Yes.
Oh, you're still doing architectural projects?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell us about the My Blink tribe So how do you describe the woman, or because you design for men as well?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I don't have a clear collection for men. I randomly design stuff that I like men wearing. And that's how I create unique masterpieces. It's not like a solid collection for men, but yeah, I design for women, and I design for any woman who wants to be unique, who wants something to have it forever, like that lasts forever. Like when we find our grandma's jewelry box and we open it and we find something inside that's precious and it looks like timeless and it looks vintage, and you say, I have to save it for my kids. So I want people who have in my bling to have it forever and cherish it as a treasure or something.
Yes,
that's why I'm into all this after sale, and I want to have the communication with the client and everything, and I'll be there for both of us to keep it alive as long as it takes, that piece of jewelry. Yes.
Well, we hear a lot that you need to pursue your passion and things like that, like every day in the whole internet oozes from articles and interviews from creators and designers and you name it.
Yeah.
But there is a price to all of this. I mean, it's one thing doing your passion, creating, and it's a whole different
story. Doing business.
Yes. So can you just walk us to this journey of entrepreneurship?
Oh my God. I have only problems.
I know.
I have problems and not solutions in this matter. So I don't know if
we are all in this together. I want to share stories with the people out there, because we know that you need to do your own stuff, do your own startup and things like that. But talking to your accountant, approaching your clientele, doing the social media strategy. Oh God.
Exactly.
People need to know what this is all about.
So My Bling is a one woman show, unfortunately and fortunately, because I want to have not the control, but because all of the thing is deriving from my head. It's my mind, my opinion on it. So I want to have the last say and the first say and the last say of what's going on. So until I find a good team to help me with my social media and I explaining to them what I want from them to do for me, I'm doing it myself. So the hardest part, yes, is promoting your products yourself. And the thing is that when I was working as an architect, it was the same story again, but with your services instead of your products. It's same story all over again. Promoting and marketing is the number one for any business. So it is hard, yes. I'm doing it all by myself. I created my own website and with no help at all, just some friends, helping me with some details.
The struggle is real.
Exactly. But I want to focus in creating and designing. So of course that takes lots of your hours and being creative. So I hope that, soon enough in the future, I'm going to be able to be more successful in business so I can focus only in designing.
Yes. What was the most difficult part until now that you faced?
Trying to figure out what you have to offer, what different thing you have to offer to people. Because here in Greece, there are many creative and inspiring people that want to do the exactly same thing, or not exactly. Everybody does its own, but you know what I mean. It's like everybody's doing something and doing something with his hands. So it's probably here in Greece, we are more crafters than buyers. So you have to be able to figure out what you're offering to your clientele, probably abroad, to somebody that wants to find out more about handmade stuff and does not has this attitude of, no, I will be making it myself. I want to approach the clientele abroad, and I want to teach more people in Greece how to make something with their hands, because I'm a teacher too. So it goes both ways.
Okay. Tell us about this. Tell us about this.
Yeah, as soon as I figured out that, it can be done, it's not that hard to design something that you have in your head, and maybe you have the tools to make it. And I put it down, and after a while, I created a small series of lessons, and it became a course. And after that...
So you give lessons?
So yes, I created a small course, 3 months duration. Yes. And it's a silversmithing. Of course, it's like silver mostly and other metals. And I teach what I can do well to other people that want to get involved in this amazing world of handmade jewelry. And it goes well so far. So yeah, it's my...
This course is every year, twice a year?
It's flexible, but it's like twice a year. So it's like somebody that it has completed the beginner's course. There is an intermediate course and an advanced course. So you can go in a rotation throughout the year, and you complete the whole semester, let's say.
So pretty busy, I can see.
Yeah, I really love teaching. I really love...
When did you find out that you love teaching?
I can't tell you. I don't know.
Forever?
Probably I was explaining people what I do and how to do stuff very good. And they told me, yeah, why don't you do it professionally? Like, why not?
Oh.
And I tried it. And it went good.
How often do you release collections?
Every year, more or less. But I have like classic pieces that are going on for... I wish they continue selling like forever. I want my pieces to be like... I want to have additions to the normal collection, the classic collection, not being, that you use it, I get bored of it, and I throw it away. So what has Sophia to offer me next? No, I want you to cherish all pieces as it was new, as it was designed today.
What makes a piece classic?
Good question. To me, the form, the shape, and the material, of course, is something that I notice in stuff in general, in clothing, in jewelry, in furniture. I notice some classic lines that something has, or a classic meaning that they go in and out of fashion all over the years until now, and it stays trend. So I think that's classic. Like something that it's geometry, for example, is geometric, let's say. You can never go wrong with geometry. You know what I mean? It's like we see it everywhere around us. We get inspired by it, or nature, let's say, or something that is inspired by classic, let's say, keywords, or how to put it. I don't know how to put it. I think that's classic. But everything we design, I mean, not me, everybody, I think has a twist to it. So that's your style. That's your style of designing. That's your style of making it. So classic with a twist, let's say, is my thing.
And what trends do you see right now in jewelry?
They become bigger and bigger. People want to impress more. They want to keep it simple with their clothes, I think. So they try to complete their outfit with fancy and big and nice jewelry, like statement necklaces, statement earrings. And you can see it in the catwalks too. Catwalks have bigger stuff so it can be seen. But in general, the trend is more get noticed and not just wear your simple pair of pearls. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
Yes.
be unique and have your own style and mix and match and something like that. I think it's my opinion.
I like the layering that I see. I don't know if it's this year's trend or if it's the last.
It goes on for quite some time now. Yeah.
The layering, yes.
Yeah, exactly. So all those people who can do that, it's the mix and match.
Yes.
In my case.
Yes.
Yeah.
And to do that in a very unique way, it's an art. I mean,
Exactly.
I really envy people who do that the correct way. I don't know.
Exactly. You're right.
With what materials do you work?
I work with metals and gems and mostly silver and sometimes brass that I gold plate and silver plate or platinum plate to make it last forever. I wish I could work with gold more, but it's too expensive to work with. And, people tend to buy cheaper stuff lately and not invest in that expensive jewelry like they used to.
So what's the thing that you have not yet explored? The gold or it's something else as well?
Yeah, I haven't explored it to its limits. No, I haven't. So I wish I would. And I want to try the new techniques in designing, which are, the more, let's say, the 3D printing, something that comes out of the computer, of course, which in my case doesn't count as handmade yet. But, I appreciate all those who can do it. And it's not my thing. I like making stuff with my hands to see how it looks, to see how much it weighs, to see if it's practical for a woman to wear all day. I want to see it first and then make it a collection and then, say that, what, it's my thing, it's my style, it's I sell it. So, but I want to find out more about other materials and other techniques because that never stops. I'm a teacher, but I always get taught. I go to seminars, I continue learning about whatever is out there. I do ceramic. I get taught anything that can help you.
That is a great mantra. Teaching and be a student at the same time.
Every time, yeah.
What do you do when the famous writer's block happen? The creator's block happen, because I'm sure it happens.
It's hard to be inspired all the time, to get inspired. But since you asked me about business and entrepreneurship and all that, actually your brain, your mind never stops working and rolling. So I guess all those thoughts are inspiring anyway. So you have to get focused, to stay focused, and to be able to quiet your other thoughts, to hear those who can be an inspiration in your job. It's always in there, but you have to be silent enough to hear them out and make something out of it. So that's how I deal with it. Whenever I find myself in like a dead end or something, I take my distance for a while and try to focus on something else, and it comes right up. It just comes jumps in on its own.
Do you use any techniques for self-charge, like meditation or something?
I'm trying. I do yoga, but as an exercise. And I'm trying to do meditation sometimes before going to sleep or in the morning, just to be able to ease my mind. That's it, what I was explaining before.
Let's go back to the business. Do you remember how did you feel when was the first item of jewelry that you sold?
That I sold? No, I don't recall, because I was making the small bracelets with the knots when I was a kid, and everybody wanted one. So they didn't pay me, but you know what I mean. It's like they buy you stuff or whatever. Like you give it to your cousin or then a friend. then, yeah. So I think the first time I got money out of it, it was with those small bracelets with the nuts. Yeah, that's it. And I think I was like 10, I would say, yeah, 10 years old. Yeah, but after that, I explored more and I changed my style. So after that, I had some bazaars and I sold my stuff in general. Depending on the year, it was different stuff and different style because it was a trend. It was a fashion back then. Yeah, for example, if you have beads and you have colors, maybe you sold those more instead of I don't know, of metals back then.
And how do you approach your clientele? You have the collaboration with Nice Things. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about that.
This is a new collaboration, actually, and I'm so excited that I can be part of it. And I think that's a really nice vehicle to showcase your stuff abroad. And as soon as I heard about it, I said, "Yep, I'm in." And we're all trying to show people everywhere because it's an online platform. So
this is a platform, or this is a marketplace?
It's a marketplace, yes.
Okay.
And they have different styles and different products of designers. So it's not just jewelry, it's not just clothes, it's not just accessories. So I think everybody can find something that fits him in there. And
it's like a hub.
Yeah,
it's like
I would say it's a hub. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think the owner can tell you more about it, but it's something like a hub.
Yes. That you approach the markets like Saudi Arabia, for example.
Yes, that's a new marketplace for me. Actually, that's a new
challenge,
a new goal, and a new goal for me. Yes, because since I'm giving my stuff to gift shops and some museums and some galleries and boutiques, this is a totally different place to be. Like, I don't even know, I've never been there, and I don't know how people buy, how people live, how people dress, and what can I offer them with my jewelry to complete their outfits, their style. So I hope it goes well, and we'll see.
Yes, we will have an interview with the Nice Things team anyway, so they will explain to us more. So your clients are not only from Greece, are from...
Actually, no, they are from Greece, but since my clients are shops, their clients, actually, their clients are from everywhere because they're tourists. If, let's say, a buyer of mine is a shop in the islands, Greece is famous for that. So, they have more clients, I think, in the summer, let's say. So I'm giving. I used to give my stuff to Amsterdam too, in Netherlands, to another hub, but it's a actual shop, not an online shop. I've tried other places and other styles to see how people react to my. To what I can offer.
Okay. Tell me about the one woman, a famous one, that you would love to see her wearing a piece of jewelry of yours.
Easy. Beyonce. I like dark skin complexions. I love her as a businesswoman and as a creator and as an artist. And I can tell you more people, but she's the one that comes in my mind every time somebody asks me.
The first.
Yeah, the first.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? Maybe in the future. Why not?
Exactly.
Who knows?
Right?
If someone could tell you, like 4 years ago, that your company, your brand would be at this level, what would you say?
I don't know, actually. I didn't have goals so long, for that time frame. Like I always went one step at a time, one day at a time, 1 year at a time. So I didn't expect anything. But I'm really happy for what I've done and where I'm at now, right now. So.
And what advice would you give to your younger self? Like, what advice would you give to yourself 5 years ago?
Dream bigger.
And what advice would you give to a smart, driven student or woman who's thinking about launch something, whatever that is?
I would say find yourself first, and then find what you're good at, and then try to put all of it inside your branding, let's say. So then you're ready to go out there in business and in this entrepreneur world.
You know, every show of the podcast, with every guest I have, at the end, the mantra is one: just find yourself, go out and find yourself, and the rest will fall into pieces. So,
okay, it's about age, I think. I don't know what age range you have on your on your guest. And when you do, it's sometimes too late. Not too late, it's later than you expected. And sometimes it's right on time. So since you figured out what it is that you want to do, and it feels good and you feel happy, that's your wish to everybody else. So I guess that's why all your guests say the same thing. Maybe they found what they are made for.
So, but right now you work like 24/7. You work more hours than before, I'm sure, but it's in a different way. It's because you enjoy it, isn't it?
True. Like I said, even if when you're sleeping, your mind is working. So it's 24/7. But it's interesting because it's never the same work all the time. It always varies. So it's really interesting.
Tell us about your next plans.
My next plans is go to be part of jewelry exhibitions, like the expos that we go to approach more buyers, but abroad, to try to see how my bling can be part of it and can be like a gem inside all the big brands and something. So I want to try it. I want to try it for once, and then I'm gonna see if I'm gonna continue doing it and then what's next. But my next step is that.
And next collection will be out when?
Yeah, hopefully this winter actually. But we usually design for next year's stuff. So designers always make their collection for next year. So my 2019 collection is gonna come out around Christmas, but it's gonna be in the stores, let's say spring, not before that. But of course, through my social media and through my website and everything, you can know what I'm designing, what I'm making.
Sophia's website is myblink.gr. Your Instagram is Sophia myblink. What else?
Facebook page, probably. It's a My Bling again. You can find me anywhere, actually.
Okay, so if we Google Sophia myblink, you will appear everywhere. And where can we buy? We can buy at nicethings.me.
Yes. Exactly. If you are in Greece, there are many places that you can find listed in my website. So it's like a bunch of places that you can find.
We will have that info on our website as well, with all your social media and links to everything. So people will find you from there.
And obviously, they can visit me and talk with me and find out the story behind every piece here in my showroom in Kifissia in Athens.
And tell me about the information about your courses.
So courses usually start around October, when everybody's schedule is fixed. They send the kids to school and everything, and they last until, let's say, January. And if they want to continue to the next one, like intermediate or advanced, the next one starts in February and ends before, like we have a small break at Easter, and then it ends before the summer anyway, because it's getting hotter, and I know that people don't want to, invest and don't have vacation.
And are they announced where? They contact you people and they email you and you email them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. My site has all the info about the courses as well. And there's a small promo video to see what we're doing at our courses. So, of course, you can explore more. And it's actually a one-to-one approach. So it's like a very few people course. It's like 3 people tops. So it's almost a private lesson, to tell you the truth. And flexible. Yes, the schedule is flexible, but usually starts in October and February, lasts 3 months. And you can apply with a contact form or email or phone, I don't know, whatever, telephone, I don't know. All the details are in my website.
Sophia.
Yes.
Thank you very much for the conversation. It was very enlightening.
Thank you for inviting me.
I mean, you walked us through the journey. That's a non-end. It's a journey. It's a path.
It is. And I want people with me. So I'm glad you invited me to share my story, and to maybe you can join me. I don't know. Join me.
Yes. Why not? Why not? So I would like to thank you.
Thank you.
And I would like to thank all of you that you listen to us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.